Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at a knife that, well, actually has had a little bit of controversy surrounding it, but that's all good. We're going to take a look at the Hoback Knives Summit. Now, this one does come from my good buddy KC over at Knives Fast, the opportunity to check it out. So, thank you very much, KC. Greatly appreciate you letting me check this one out. And I know when you were like, really? You want to check it out? I'm like, yeah, why not? I mean, just because he knows it's obviously way bigger than anything I really ever carry. But hey, I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. So why not? So, all right, what are we looking at here? Well, you got a full titanium handle, titanium accents on the pivot, on the pocket clip, back spacer, anodized blue. It is right or left hand tip up carry. So lefties can be happy about that. Absolutely. Got a little upturn there on the pocket clip. We're definitely going to talk about that later. It is a frame lock, as you can see. I like the gray and blue together. That looks pretty good. Now, as you can see there, you've got kind of it's not a hole, but it's definitely a cutout in the blade for, I can spidey flick it. I can, believe it or not. And then you've got kind of these, they're referred to as thumb discs, but they're thumb ramps, thumb studs, however you want to put it. But we're definitely going to be talking about those again later. But overall, I mean, you guys can tell it's a very large knife in my hand. And, well, we'll just get right into it. Flip it open. Now, as you can see there, when I open it up, these thumb studs, discs, whatever you want to call them, if I'm going to thumb, I want to do it like so, with my nail. The reason I say that is because normally I just push on the thumb stud with the meat of my thumb. Well, where my thumb hits it, it's right on the corner of that. And to be perfectly honest with you, that is not comfortable. It's not comfortable at all. So if I'm going to thumb flick it, I definitely want to get my nail behind it and use my nail. Let's see if I can spidey flick it. No, behind the camera. Not going to be able to do it. There it was. Got to give it maybe just a little bit of extra. But I'm surprised. I mean, once you get that blade moving, it's a huge blade. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, that is a chunk of the Bowler M390 right there. Again, a little bit more on the angular aspect. I'm more about the curves, not necessarily the angles. And this one's got a little bit of both. The blade's more angular. It's more angular here, but we got a nice curve here. So got a little bit of both. But overall, like I said, got a nice kind of stonewashed on that blade. Like I said, lots of angles. Nice swedge there. There we go. I spidey flicked it pretty good. I had to get it out of view of the camera because, well, there we go. That was a little weak, but I did it. But it can be done. Those spidey flicking experts, no, I missed that one. Give up while I'm ahead. Yeah, I'm sure you could probably do it without much problem. Overall, let's look at the size of this thing. This thing's huge. Let's just get that out of the way right now. The thing's huge. Guys, you're looking at almost 9 3/4 fully open. You're looking at about a 5.5-inch handle, which is going to work out to about a 4.25-inch blade. They say 4.375. As I measure it, I mean, from how I measure it, I get 4.25, maybe just a little bit more. So, okay. Officially, it's 9.7 overall. That's what they say in the specs. So, grip length, you're looking at definitely large hands. I mean, from point to point, you're looking at about 3 3/4. But, I mean, if you go all the way, I mean, you're looking at about 5 inches. I mean, that's how it looks at my 3 3/4-inch hand. So, I mean, if you have to grip it, I mean, that's definitely not the most comfortable for me, but that's probably due to my hand size. I don't know. There's enough room in that I don't see people getting much past there in their grip unless you just have really large hands. I mean, I guess it's always possible. But, so, yeah, I don't have anything nearly this big to compare it to. So we're just going to do our normal, let's put the wee little PM2 down there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much dwarfs the PM2. I mean, do I really? I'll do it just because I do it. But I mean, there it is against the bug out. I mean, yeah, it's just a large knife. And believe it or not, let's go on to Peter, a Therapeutic Edge, after me. So Peter's probably going to love this thing. I would be amazed to hear, I mean, size-wise, there could be other aspects of it that he doesn't like, of course. But size-wise, Peter, yeah, I think you're probably going to like this one. Just my guess. Can't say for sure, but I think so. Let's take a look at, oh, here it is. Take a look at the carry. There I said titanium clip. Now, definitely not deep carry, so you will have a little bit sticking out of your pocket. So, yeah, you've got a good amount. I mean, probably 1/2 inch-ish, pushing a 3/4. Now, officially, they say this thing is 8.1 ounces. Is that what they say? Yeah, 8.1. I get 8.5 as I weigh it. And I think my scale is pretty well on. I mean, a bug out is about 1.8. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting about 8.5 when I weigh it. And that's, yes, that is much larger than anything I usually carry or anything like that. But I will say one thing about it. It carries way better than I thought it would. Absolutely it does. I mean, it's big, but it's not overly thick, which is nice. Not thick across here. Now, it's a little tall through here, and that'll definitely plays into my grip. But now, size-wise, obviously, it takes up a decent portion of my pocket. Not used to carrying anything that big in my pocket, so it was different. But I didn't feel like I had a brick in my pocket, which was nice. It was very nice, to be perfectly honest with you. That aspect of the knife really, really surprised me. So, overall, guys, construction-wise, it's pretty well done. I mean, the action, I mean, that blade, the blade's a guillotine. It's so freaking heavy. There, I did it with my, I always do it with my, I'm just used to using the meat of my thumb to flip, and yeah, that's not, I don't like that. I do not like that, Sam, I am. Overall, the construction is really pretty good. I really can't knock it as far. It's chamfered pretty well. There's no, I mean, it's sharp where it should be, except for the thumb studs where I don't like that. Now, your hole is milled out very well. That's not sharp at all. That is done very well. Now, oh, I forgot to mention, yes, this one is made in China. By who? Don't know for sure. There again, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the origin of these knives. You know, I'm sure a lot of you have feelings about that. Great, cool. Yeah, I do too. Not what I'm here for. At least not today. You know, construction-wise, it's there. Size-wise, yeah, it's much bigger than anything I would carry. Dang, I did it again. I always do it, and I don't like it. Use the meat of my thumb. Now, ergonomically, it's big for my hand. Yes, it is. It's tall through here, which that definitely plays into it. Not the greatest feeling in my hand, but that's due to size, not due to the, I guess, the craftsmanship of the knife. The other thing about the ergonomics is for my hand size, that right there, that I said I was going to talk about that hits me right on the pad of my hand. Not comfortable at all. Very big hot spot for me. I mean, you can see where it's hitting me. I mean, you can see right there. Yeah, that is not comfortable. Not comfortable at all for me. So, I mean, again, not that this would be a knife that would probably be in my collection to begin with, just due to its size. Definitely that. And I know Casey himself, he just did a video for his channel members about pocket clips and stuff like that, which was, I mean, a pocket clip can make or break a knife for me. And a lot of times I'll hear, well, you can always take the pocket clip off. You're absolutely right. I could. It comes with a pocket clip. I want to use the pocket clip. There's no way I would take the clip off of this knife and have it sit in the bottom of my pocket. No way, no how. As long as it's on the pocket clip, it was fine. I tried that. I just put it in my pocket. Nope, didn't like that a bit. So, yes, you can always take the pocket clip off. I don't want to. That's not how I want to carry my knife. I want to use the clip. And if the clip is going to hinder my grip in any way, well, I'm probably not going to end up with a knife. Another big reason why I would never end up with this knife is the price tag. $625. No. 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 That's just me, guys. I don't know as if I'd spend $625 on a knife that was my size, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, you know me. I had a CRK. It was a good knife. Nothing wrong with it. Bought the Sea Otter, immediately sold the CRK. Because for me, I have no reason to have two knives more than, in that $400 or more range in my collection. Just, it's not me. It's not who I am. So, that's just, for you that do, great, fantastic. That's for you. Not for me. No, just not my thing. So, overall, guys, this is not a knife that I would ever have in my collection for, like I said, I mentioned the reasons why. Those of you with larger hands, I'm really interested to hear what Peter thinks. I know KC really likes this knife, and his hands are a little bit larger than mine. Not a lot, but he really likes it. He mentioned the turn-up portion of the clip as well. So that seemed to be maybe a little bit of an issue for him also. Other than that, I mean, it's a very well-built knife. The action is fantastic. I can Spidey flick it, which I never thought I was going to be able to. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Other than that, I mean, yeah, whatever your feelings are for Hoback knives, great. Wish you the best with those. But, yeah, this is the Hoback Summit, guys. A pretty well-done knife overall, I have to admit. I was surprised. I was very surprised. Especially on the carry. I was very surprised about that. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for checking it out with me. Casey, thanks again for the loan. And like I said, this one's headed off to Peter, the Therapeutic Edge. If you want to check out his channel and see what he has to say about it, I have a feeling he might like it. I don't know, but we'll see. So thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate you. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.